Hi guys. Okay, it is February 1st. Happy Black History Month. Happy Thursday, even though this video is obviously not going to go up on that day, but it has been a doozy. The last couple weeks have been a doozy, just in general. To be honest, so this is going to be a prep vlog. First off, okay, so I got a camera for Christmas because I was really excited about having a camera so I could YouTube or so I could vlog, whatever. And I needed to figure out like how to get all of my content from the camera to like my phone or my iPad, because that's what I edit on. And I have a laptop, but it's super old and I just don't use it. So I was like, okay, how do I get this stuff from this camera to my iPad or my phone? Usually my iPad, because I have no memory left on my phone. And then I just never ordered like the the adapter. So I've had a bunch of stuff filmed on my camera, but I just haven't turned it into anything. So today I'm back on my phone just until I get that thing ordered. So okay, I've been in prep for a week. I haven't been in prep. That's actually the truth, is I have not done anything. I have done the workouts I've been doing, which is like kind of random. I have not really been sticking to any sort of split. I haven't been taking my supplements. Like, I have not been doing cardio. I mean, I come to Burn Boot Camp and do cardio like once a week. The only thing I've been working on is skills. But my body is not bodying right now. Especially, I'm on my period right now, and I have been eating like crazy because I was just over it. Like, I was telling my friend, I was like, I don't even know if I really want to compete. Like, if you follow me on Instagram, you will know that my dad is really sick. He's been diagnosed with cancer for a couple of years. April 2022 was when we found out, and it's just been like a silent thing that's been going on in our family. But now we just like made it like public knowledge because it's pretty advanced, and him and my mom, they're actually in Northern California right now at like a different like alternative treatment place that is cash only. There is no insurance. So we had a GoFundMe. So again, if you follow me on Instagram, you have probably already seen that. Thank you to the people I haven't gotten to thank personally yet who donated to that, because I do know that some of you who watch this did donate to that. And if you all want to donate, I'll put the link in the description of this video. But anyway, it's just like dad's sick, and like, to be honest, like money is super tight right now just because I took a pay cut. This is going to be a very serious, like not serious, but like a very personal video. I took a pay cut when we moved to California. We needed to move to California just because our personal life, our family life, we needed more support. And so I make less money at Burn Boot Camp than I did at the other Burn Boot Camp. The cost of living here is higher. We live with my parents, so we don't have like mortgage, like we don't have those bills. But honestly, you guys, like we lived in Tennessee. Not like we were spending a ton of money on house bills. We had a $1,000 mortgage. We had a like $200 electric bill and like a $20 internet bill. That's the only bills we got to stop paying. Like, we obviously still pay for our cell phone, we still pay for insurance, like we still pay for all those things. And the gas prices here and the grocery prices here, like, and the fact that I make less money and Ruben makes less money, like, we're living the same. And we're also now trying to add daycare on top of that, just because, you know, with my dad being sick, my parents can't help as much. So it's just, we're just hemorrhaging money that we don't really have. And so on top of just general stress, it's like, for me, you guys already know, like, I want to compete because I want to be competitive, but I also, like, bodybuilding is not my life. Bodybuilding is a hobby that I do, and I'm just like, can I afford this hobby right now? Like, when I project the year, like my expenses for the year, I'm like, do I need to spend $1,000 minimum on 2 different trips to 2 different shows? Not to mention, like, I don't know, whatever other money I might spend on prep. Obviously, my husband coaches me, so I don't spend money on coaching. I have to eat regardless, so I'm not spending extra money on food. But like body work, like there are things that, you know, there's just extra money that we spend to be able to compete. Now, I'm natural, so I don't have any other stuff to pay for. It's just still like, it's expensive to compete. And I'm just like, yes, can we budget? Can we fit it in? Absolutely. We can fit it in. We always fit it in. But for me, it's like, is this really a financial priority? Do I need to fit in $2,000 to $3,000? Because that's just right now. But I also had planned, obviously, like, hopefully to go to the Olympia, which, yeah, they pay for a lot of your stuff, but I still would have to take off of work. And then if I don't qualify for the Olympia, or maybe even if I do, I still would want to do Chattanooga and Ben Weider to try to qualify for next year. It's like potentially up to 5 shows this year at minimum $1,000 each. Like, I don't know. I just am having a very hard time getting really like locked in and excited about prep, which if you guys watched my last prep series, I was like, this is going to be the best prep yet. Like, I'm not making any mistakes. Like, I'm going to lock in. I'm going to earn my qualification. I was so excited. And right now, that is not the prep that I envision myself having. I envision myself having the same prep I had for Ben Weider, which was every single decision, every single day was a fight. Nothing was like, I was not charged up about anything. I was not excited about anything. There's some points during prep where you're like excited to do cardio. You're excited to lift. You're excited for check-ins. Like, you're like, let's go. Like, I'm killing it. We're on our way. We're rolling. I'm seeing changes. Like, Ben Weider was not like that for me. And that's how I feel. Granted, I've only been in prep for a week and I've been on my period this entire week. Like, but I'm just like, I don't know if I have the capacity right now. I just don't know if I have the capacity. Things are it's just stressful. Like, so I'm going to like give myself another week to like, I don't know, I'm going to talk to Ruben about it and just figure some things out, to see just like, is this the best option right now? Or should I just wait until the fall and just chalk 24 up as a loss? Or like, I don't know. Like I said, right now, 24 is not shaping up to be my best prep yet. It's actually shaping up to be one of my worst preps of recent preps. And we're coming up on 18 weeks out. So 18 weeks sounds like a long time, but like I have to, if I want to have a chance to win, I have to have my best prep yet. And I normally do 20 weeks and 20 weeks is always like a little bit short. So I'm like, is 18 weeks even enough? And like, maybe I'm just in my head about that part of it, but I'm also feeling like, Andrea, if you haven't locked in yet, like, it's too late now. You're already 18 weeks out. Like, it's not 24 weeks out and you're struggling. It's 18 weeks out. Like, you don't have time to still be struggling. So I don't know. That's how I feel right now. I feel strong in the gym. Like, I'm having good workouts most of the time. we got to get Reagan in daycare. That's really the thing, is it's just like the schedule is not scheduling the way it needs to. It just makes a big difference. For those of you who are not parents, it makes a big difference in your life. Just so you know, if you're not a parent, but you have friends who are parents, if you can be a village for them, like, be a village. Like, my family has been so amazing for us. And I knew that already, obviously, but it's like we got so used to having that in the last year that now that we're back to basically like not really having that, as far as like support, as far as like how flexible our lives are. It's a hard reminder. Like, this is like what it was like when we were in Tennessee. We didn't have anyone. We had ourselves. And we barely had ourselves because we both had jobs. And so it's just like, we just don't necessarily have that much flexibility right now. And I'm just like, do I want to be stressed out about this right now? Like, do I want to be stressed out if I can't go to the gym? Do I want to be stressed out if, like, the other day, Reagan lost her damn mind because she fell asleep. She is asleep right now. She fell asleep in the car. Every time she does this, she wakes up in a grumpy ass mood. And she always does this on the way to the gym. When I'm at work, I don't, like, it is what it is. Sorry, I have to work. I cannot leave. And they can get her calmed down because they know her very well. But at Powerhouse, like, if she's crying for more than 3-4 minutes, like, they're like, sorry, like, we have to come get you. And the other day I had to end my workout. I was at the gym for 6 minutes and I had to leave. And it's like, do I want to be stressed out about that? Like, if I'm not prepping, if that happens, it is what it is. I'll go home and move on with my life. But anyway, that's where we are. I'm going to do a day in the life tomorrow, actually. A day in the life on prep because tomorrow is Friday. It's not really my check-in day. It was my check-in day, but then Ruben moved my check-ins to Monday. But then last week, whatever, I forgot that it was on Monday, so I didn't check in until Friday. So then I skipped Monday, which was only 3 days later. So now Friday is coming up again. And I'm like, do I check in tomorrow or do I let this go like 12 days before I check in again? So I'm probably just going to check in tomorrow and also check in on Monday and just get back on track. So anyway, I'll check in tomorrow. I'll post that here and then I'll just do like a day in the life. Like, what does a Friday look like? Because every day is completely different based on whether I work or whether I don't work. And my work schedule is different every day. So anyway, that's where we are. 12 minutes later, 13 minutes. I've been talking for 13 minutes. About to go into the gym. Try to get a quick workout done before boot camps start this afternoon, but I don't know what time it is now, so we're gonna see. Good morning, everybody. Me here with no voice. My voice is unwell. Obviously, y'all can hear that. And I have to train 2 camps right now, and then I have to train 3 tomorrow. And I am not okay. But welcome to my vlog, I guess. I didn't do my check-in this morning. Honestly, I said I was going to check in on Friday, which I still am. However, I am not going to be fasted. I'm already drinking my coffee and protein. Because when I said yesterday that I was going to check in on Friday, I forgot that I trained 5:30. And it's like, check-ins take a while. It's not like it just takes 5 minutes. So I'm not doing check-ins before I have to train at 5:30 in the morning. So I'll get home around, I don't know, before 8 a.m. and I'll do them then. I'm not going to be fasted, but not like I've been on my diet this week anyway. I did weigh myself. My weight is still holding strong, which is not a good thing because it should be going down, but considering the fact that I am on my period and I've been eating whatever the hell I wanted to eat, like out of control because I've been eating my feelings. Literally, guys, my ability to cope right now is zero. The good news is, since it's February, now we have health insurance again. And I made sure to pick a plan that's going to cover mental health. Because I need a therapist. And that's not like, I don't want you to be like, Andrea, are you okay? I'm as okay as I just told you guys that I was okay. I'm stressed out. I'm not handling it well. And I need a therapist. Honestly, I think that every single person who has, like, who can access therapy, like, who has the income to be able to afford therapy, who has, like, I mean, that's really it, to be honest. I think that therapy is very inaccessible because it is expensive, and usually not covered by insurance unless you have, like, some sort of diagnosis. And so anyway, all that to say, I think that everybody should do therapy. I think therapy is good. I think that therapy is good maintenance, like just in general, good mental health maintenance. All that to say, now we have health insurance again. And I put some mental health coverage on there. So I'm going to go get a therapist to help me manage my stress. Anyway, all that to say is my weight was at 147 this morning, which is amazing considering the fact that I ate a Cinnabon last night. I took Reagan to the mall because I was trying to get some rain boots, but they didn't have my size. But we were already at the mall and she wanted Sweet Factory. She wanted candy. So I got her candy and then I was like, you know what? I want Cinnabon. So I did get Cinnabon. And the fact that I had Cinnabon yesterday and I had a piece of cake the day before. Now, this is not how weight works, right? Like, it's not like it's always immediately reflected in the scale, but it doesn't matter. The fact that my weight this morning was 147, I'm like, okay, it's not too late to get your shit together, Andrea. Anyway, I'm at work finishing my coffee. It's actually, okay, so let me put y'all on. I have an electric frother, which I should have filmed this morning, but I'll film it next time. I pour my Core Power protein and my scoop of collagen. You have to put the collagen in there with the froth, like into the frother. That is the only way to get it silky smooth and warm. Because if you put collagen into warm coffee, if you pour it too fast, at least the collagen that I have, it clumps and it's disgusting. It freaks me out. If you put it into the frother thing that warms and froths your thing, it's like, you guys can't tell, but like, look how fluffy that is. Look how fluffy that is. So good. Anyway, and then I put 6 ounces of coffee in here. I don't like to do the full 8. And then I put, this morning I put sugar-free caramel, but I also have sugar-free salted caramel. They're both delicious. Anyway, I'm going to train 2 camps. Then I'm going to go home, do my check-ins, eat, get Reagan up, and then I come back here for leg day. So, yeah, that's it today. Obviously I didn't post any check-ins yet. Guys, this is how I know I'm not like locked into prep. I didn't even do check-ins. I just got home. I started doing a bunch of other stuff. Got myself protein shakes. Still haven't eaten anything solid today. And then I left. I'm going to boot camp. I'll take photos at some point today, but they're obviously not going to be like the way that you would take check-in photos. I'm just going to do my real check-ins on Monday and move on with my life. I don't know. I haven't talked to Ruben about it yet. I'm trying to decide if I want to take the freeway or the back roads. We're going to go on the back roads. Haven't talked to Ruben about it yet since I filmed last night. You okay? I know he's going to say I should compete. But I just don't want to waste either of our time. You okay, Reagan? I know they are sliding. I just don't want to waste either of our time. I don't want to waste my time and energy and effort if it's not really going to be a really, really good prep. And I don't need to be taking away time and energy and effort away from his other clients. Yes, Reagan. Did y'all see that? I don't know if that made it into the camera, but she threw her plate. I just don't know if I want to need to be taking away time and attention if I'm not going to be at my best, right? Like for him as a coach, yeah, it's super important, like for someone like me to do well. Like that's great for his resume to have someone like, I placed 4th, 3rd, 2nd. I've qualified for the Olympia once. To qualify for the Olympia again, win another pro show, like that's huge for his portfolio. But at the same time, it's like if I don't do well, in my opinion, it kind of makes him look bad. Like, dude, this is your wife. Like, if this is probably the client you care about the most. Like, you're putting the most into her. Like, this should be your best athlete. And then if I go do terrible because I can't check in, I don't know. Again, I could just be in my head about things like that, but just not sure. I'm going to talk to him. I know he's like meal prepping. He's like starting his prep-ish phase right now. So maybe once we're both doing it, I can feel more locked in. I just think right now I don't feel like this is my prep. Like, and I don't have time to slowly get into it. Like I have already been slowly getting into it and it's too slow. So yeah, I'm about to go do leg day at Burn Boot Camp. Because I think just in general, my legs, like, I mean, I obviously being able to do something at the gym with machines and stuff where I can prioritize, like hyper focus on specific body parts is great. But my legs, I think just in general, I just need more detail in my legs, and probably, I don't think I need more size at this moment. Like, I personally don't look at my photos and think, yeah, your legs are unproportional to your upper body, because my upper body's not that big. But as I'm trying to make my upper body bigger, I need to make sure my legs keep up with that. All that to say is Burn Boot Camp is great for leg day because it's just a little bit of everything. It's not hyper focused. Like, I need to build my quads. I need to build my hamstrings. I need to build my glutes. It's like, I just need overall density and size in my legs. And I hate leg day. So it's great for me to do it at Burn Boot Camp where I have a trainer screaming in my face. Not necessarily in my face, but like I have that accountability to like make sure I push hard and go heavy. So try to keep my leg days at Burn Boot Camp as much as I can. Unless if I train all day on a leg day, I'll go to Powerhouse. But I just don't like leg day. So anyway, all that to say, oh, look at this lighting. I'm glad that leg day's on a Friday because then I get to take camp. Y'all, I am trash. Still no check-ins. Tomorrow's Monday. I'll do it Monday. I'll do it Monday. But, I mean, I have been out of control. These check-ins are going to not be great. I mean, not out of control, like for a regular person, I guess. Like I've been, I eat most of my meals are meal prep because we have meal prep. I'm not gonna waste the money. But like yesterday I went to a cheer competition, where like, cause my brother and his wife coach, and I like ate my meal prep before I left, and I packed one meal. But then like I got popcorn while I was there. I ate Panda Express on the way home. Like I wasn't worried about like, okay, what should I get? Like I was just living my life. You know what I mean? I did bring a protein shake, so I also had a protein shake. So I'm like paying attention to my protein targets a lot. But other than that, I'm just like doing whatever. I literally just went to the store because Ruben needed something. I did get this. Okay, so I'm gonna sidebar really fast. I got this vanilla core power. So I normally only get the chocolate one and the strawberry banana. The strawberry banana is so good. It's like my favorite one to just drink. The chocolate one I can drink, but it's not like, I don't know. It's not like, it doesn't just give me the same feeling as the strawberry banana one. Like the strawberry banana one, every time I drink it, I'm like, wow, this is so good. The chocolate one is good, but that's just not like one of my favorite flavors, I guess. Like, so it's just okay. I really like to use the chocolate one in my coffee though. Like that's what I use in my coffee every day. Now that I'm off of sweetened condensed milk or evaporated milk. But I got this one because I've been making protein pudding and like trying to do some creamy recipes, and I've been wanting to try this like vanilla protein with lemon pudding mix, or lemon. I think I actually got the Jello mix because they didn't have sugar-free pudding mix, but they had sugar-free Jello mix. So I'm hoping it's gonna give me like lemon meringue like vibes, like a key lime pie but lemon flavor. It might be completely disgusting, but it might also be delicious, so I'm hoping that it's delicious. Anyway, I'm basically starting from scratch tomorrow. Like tomorrow is the first day. I still haven't talked to Ruben about prep. I paid off my car, you guys. I don't know if I said that, but I paid off my car. So I'm so excited. I got this check from this like old bank account of mine. And so I wasn't actually supposed to pay off my car until, I don't know, like 2 or 3 years from now. It was like a 5-year loan, 6-year loan, I guess. I don't know what it was. I just know that I had like $7,000 left to pay and I paid it off. And I'm so excited because now I have that extra money. As I was saying before, I have that extra money that I was paying towards a car payment. I do see you, baby. I was paying towards a car payment. Now I can help out a little bit more with my parents. So anyway, what was I saying? I haven't talked to Ruben yet about prep. I'm going to talk to him about prep today. I don't know, like some moments, I like watch a lot of Justin Mahaley Grow or Die podcast. You should watch him, even if you're not in bodybuilding, which assume that most of the people who watch this are in bodybuilding, but even if you're not, his podcasts are just very good. If you're into like Tony Robbins and like Tim Grover and like those James Clear, like if you're into those like Atomic Habits, like mindset guru type people, Justin Mahaley's podcast is so good. He brings in a lot of really interesting people. And the conversations are always really good. Now his podcasts are not short. They're like over an hour long, most of them. He does do some short ones by himself where he'll like do lists. Like that's what I listened to yesterday. It's like a 30-minute podcast he just did by himself. That was just like how to get yourself to do hard things. And it's just him talking. But the ones that he brings in guests are all very long, but they're all so good. Anyway, I listened to Justin's podcast and I'm like, yeah, I can prep. I can do this. Like, I can manage to do this. Like, I can make myself do anything. Like, I'm going to feel so amazing if I just like challenge myself and do this and do that. And like, and I'm like so charged up about like diving in. But then like, I sleep on it and I'm like, really? Like, do you really feel like you have the capacity for this? So I don't know. I prayed about it a couple times. I need to pray about it more. Like I said, I need to talk to Ruben about it and I need to pray about it more. And then I need to strategize what it looks like. Because like I said, a big barrier for me was the finances. So I also need to strategize what's it going to cost to go to these shows, and is it reasonable for you to put that into your budget without like completely like feeling like it's being squeezed too tight, or like I'm abandoning other things that I want to prioritize. So anyway, I saw the comments on my last video. I will be uploading more often. I finally actually ordered today. I finally ordered the adapter so that I can start vlogging on my camera. I don't know if it's going to make it easier or harder. But I did finally order that today, so it'll be delivered in a couple days. So I don't know if the video quality is going to get better. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Or I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for my real check-in. This is delicious. Yum. Okay, good morning, everybody. I did my check-ins this morning. They look completely awful. Not completely. I mean, they don't look completely awful, but for the fact that I am, excuse me, oh my goodness. For the fact that I am under 18 weeks out, they don't look great. And of course, I've like gained weight since my last check-in that I did like 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago. I mean, I gained a pound. And like I said, I've been eating like, it's been worse during this like prep. And when I watch this back, if I already said this, I'll delete this part of it. But this little prep has been worse than when I was completely on a break, like had no rules at all. And I don't know if it's like the pressure that I put on myself to have the best prep I've ever had. And it's like, I don't know, maybe that's it. Maybe I just need to do my best and see what happens versus being like, I have to have a perfect prep. I have to have a perfect prep. I have to do like the best I've ever done. Like, I don't know. I just know that during this prep, it has literally been worse than when I was not on any single plan at all. So far, so good today. You know, I talked to Ruben and he was just like, you don't have to compete at Adela. Because I think I told you guys like that's the show that I want to do. And he was just like, you don't have to compete at Adela. Like, if you're not ready, then we won't put you on stage yet. So that makes it a little bit better, but I'm also just like, I don't like not having a show in mind. I don't like not having a target date. I do not like just getting ready until I'm ready. Like, that's not my style. I like to know how long I'm going to be doing this. How long do I have, like, and that's for everything. When I work out even, like, I like failure sets because I like the feeling of failure, but I do not like when my program just says to failure, because I'm like, who knows how many reps that's going to be. Like, mentally, I don't like the open-ended. Like, I would rather it say, like a couple weeks ago when he said, find your 3 to 5 rep max. Or like at Burn Bootcamp right now, we're doing like a progressive overload program, and it's like last week was 15 reps and this week is 10 reps. It's like 10 reps. Like, yes, I'm trying to find failure at 10 reps, but I know the parameters are 10 reps. Last week, I knew the parameters were 15 reps. Like, I was still trying to get as close to failure as humanly possible, but I knew the parameter was 15 reps. So like I said, it's not just with a show, like needing to know the end date. I just like to know. I'm not an open-ended person. I do not like it. So all that to say, in my mind at least, I'm just going to still shoot for Adela. And if we're like 5 weeks out and I do not look the way that I should look 5 weeks out or feel the way that I should feel, then we won't do it. Yeah, I am in a, like, we're doing a promo right now at Burn Camp. So we didn't talk all the way through the finances, but I did just pay off my car. So that loosens up little things to help more with my parents. And then pretty much like all the other extra stuff that I do on the side will go towards bodybuilding. So that's like what we figured out. I think I can do it. I just have to decide, honestly. Like, I just have to decide. So far, I'm 1 meal in today, and it's 1 meal so far so good. And I have my coffee, and then I'm going to work out, and then get my other meal, and that's it. Like, I literally just need to take this 1 meal at a time and not think about 18 weeks of this. I need to literally think about one individual meal at a time, or I'm not going to get through it. So anyway, there's a spam person calling me, so I'm going to ignore this and end the video.
2 and 1, here we go. Let's do it.
No, Reagan, no more water. Okay. This is the one that I froze yesterday.
Watch, Mom, and my nose.
It's the best one I've ever made. Okay. I'm literally just laying on the floor in the bathroom. Reagan's taking a bath. And I have the space heater. You can't see it. There. You can see the space heater. I'm laying in front of the space heater. Wow. She wants to eat ice cream. I ate it all, honey. We're going to have to make more for you, guys. It was so good. It was so good. I know, right, girl? I'll make you some of your own. That was the best. It's not like I gotta go. I'll come back to this. Okay. Anyway, obviously I did check in. I don't like the way that I look. I've already talked about it. My front shot honestly was not bad. I mean, look at the legs. But my legs are always legging. It's really the back shot. Like the back shot has got to come in. So anyway, I mean, I guess we're doing it, and I'm just gonna try my best. I think I just have to remove the pressure of like, you have to have a perfect prep. Like you committed to having this perfect prep. Like, no, literally just like your next decision just has to be a good one. And then your next decision has to be a good one. And we're going to see what happens. So yeah, that's where we are. I don't know. I feel good about today. Like I feel proud of myself for doing the check-in. I feel proud of myself for sticking to these 2 meals, like 3 meals now. I know that's such a minor thing. Like that's literally the basics, the bare minimum of prep. But like I said earlier, like I just haven't felt like I could even do that. So even though I've been eating meal prep, like I've not been eating my meals. Like I've just been prepping food, you know. Anyway, maybe I'll be ready for Adela. Hopefully I'll be ready for Adela. I think if I have a really good prep, I can still be ready for Adela. And then the plan after that, depending on what the feedback is to go to Van. It's a few weeks later. And I mean, if I don't qualify by then, I'm just going to hang it up until the fall. I'm not about to run a bunch of shows. My body can't handle it. My mind can't handle it. My bank can't handle it. So that's what we're doing. Reagan's ready to get out of the bathtub. So party's over, you guys. Thank you for watching. If you would like to donate to my dad's GoFundMe, the link to my link tree that has that is in my bio. If you want to support me in any other ways, you can, hit up Crazy Yoga for some clothes. She's over it. Hit up Crazy Yoga for some clothes, code AGFitMom. That's also in the link tree. I have a couple other affiliate stuff in the link tree. So again, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. And I'll see you guys next time.